Hey there guys, we have got new decks to put through their paces. This deck is completely unlocked. I've only got the 10 cards that I started out with in this thing that you get for the unlocks. But other than that, we are just chilling here and seeing what we can do. This opening grip, obviously not fantastic for us, but welcome to the Overpower Indicator. Here at the OPI, we like to play some cards, some decks that have not been unlocked. So like I was saying, you just have the promo cards here. I am going to get beat down today, but this is disconcerting. Definitely not great. I don't know, I've got removal, but he's gonna have way too many dudes at that point. I do get to gain a little bit of life. Hopefully I get to draw a card. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens against this guy. If he's got like no land, or if he was foolish, then we can turn it around. If I have cantrip wall, I can get it back. But so I really like this deck. It's a strange setup. It's got a lot going on for it. A lot of weird things that it can do. I like the way that it's set up. I'm just not sure that it has a win condition. This is not a fair assessment of this deck because the land should never have looked that way when we ripped it. Like, that was messed up. But I like all the tricks and things that this deck can do. I don't like the amount of time it is taking my opponent to make decisions here. It's very weird. What are you doing? Alright, whatever. This guy's probably not going to attack me for 3. I don't know why. Nope, there he goes. You gotta think, man. You got to, what can he have? Oh, that fog would really fuck me. Oh, what a doofus. Okay, anyway. Why does that keep happening? Is it, like, been mapped to the triggers? Or what is going on here? We gotta sit down. I got overexcited. You know what? I need double white just in case. So I'll play that for right now and say go. I really need to rip... I mean, cantrip wall is what I needed in that setup. But... I can get lifelink and stuff like that going on here, so I can still win this. It's just going to be really, really hard. Like, the face fetters is going to come down right when I need it. I don't know. It's going to start depending on what he plays. This deck is usually not this slow, and the opening grip with, like, the 3 cantrip walls would have been really, really excellent in this matchup, because I would have had all those blockers out there. Looks like he doesn't have anything to play, which is almost going to give me a chance to set up shop here. Oh no, I'm going to be at 11 next turn because I'm going to be able to play Faith's Fetters. This is really becoming something here. That's a 4/4, so I'm going to be in kind of bad shape. 6. Take a little bit of damage here. What else does he have to play, though? Nothing. Okay, so that's good for us. Fetter down. Rip a card. Not a dude. I'm at 10. I really need to be able to play Coronet. I need to rip a Rancor. Like I was saying, I mean, this deck has not been unlocked at all in any capacity. So that's part of the problem that we're having right now. I do get to grab a card off of this 3/3 coming into play. I don't like these guys, but they kind of drive the deck right now, so it's important to keep them around. I do have to play this thing. That's not great. I think I need to cut down on the amount of land that I have. This is really scary for me. Okay, that's awesome. Oh my god, this guy's going to hand us a win. This guy's going to hand us a win right now. Alright, so I'm going to do this. That if I mean, hopefully he doesn't have it. Looks like he doesn't. I'm ripping freaking cards. I've got hexproof now, so we can't remove my dudes at all. There's no way for that deck. Well, wait a minute. No, it's got that board wipe. All right, so we just got to sit here. I can't believe this guy just handed us a win. I mean, I should be at 5 right now, and he should have 2 guys out. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, this is a real problem. Why wouldn't he attack there? Oh my god, he's just letting me set up shop. I almost want to journey something, but not just yet. Not just yet. I gotta say go. This guy is trying to let me win. But we've got to be really careful here. See, here's my thing. I don't know what card I'm holding out for. Like, who am I waiting on to save the day? Just any enchantment that I can put on this guy will really help, that's for sure. Alright. So it doesn't tell me how many lands I have when they're hexproof, which is kind of lame. And they don't light up because it's too busy, like, saying hexproof, I guess. So that kind of sucks, but... Oh, there you go. Oh, I guess it just takes a little bit longer for it to work. We'll play Grove here because at the end I can get another one, or get another enchantment. I think it's probably going to be Rancor since none of my guys can be taken care of. This guy has Shroud, right? Yeah. But I get to sack. Okay, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm sorry. Like I said, these are new cards for me, you guys. This is completely new. I had to. I wasn't sure why he had the Shroud right there. You know what's actually just gonna win this for me is just gonna be Rancor right now. I don't need anything else. I don't need anything fancy or anything like that, because the Rancor into the Daybreak Coronet is gonna work out. I should have just done Journey, but there's not really anything to Journey. Okay, so we're learning. We are learning this. This is the first time I've ever used this deck, so we are learning things. It's going to be attack for 4. My dudes have hexproof, not Shroud, so that means that I can target them. I forgot that that's what this thing does, because basically this guy right here is just a 3-mana, you know, instant speed almost tutor for whatever enchantment I need, because I can use that at instant speed. I should have used it at instant speed. I got a little ahead of myself. I was trying to think of a way to put the Rancor in the Daybreak Coronet, or at least the Rancor on this guy right away, but obviously not going to happen. It is going to take place right now, though, which is going to be pretty great for me. I'm projecting no attacks. Yeah, I don't know. If he was more aggressive, he would have won this. I can do everything, right? Yeah. Put this guy down. He's going to gain a little bit of life, but that's okay, because I'm about to gain a ton of life. Drop Rancor on this young man. Draw some cards. Yes, please. See, I like this deck. I wonder how likely it is that it gets away from you. You know what I mean? Like, that it can actually start rolling like this. Because if this guy was just a little bit more aggressive, I don't know. We'd still be alive, I think, but we'd be much less happy. So at this point, this guy's got trample, first strike, all that good stuff. So we get to just go right ahead and attack with him for the vigilance. There's really no way to attack with the other 3/3. He'd probably choose to block that one. Plus, we get the Exalted trigger, so we might as well just swing for the 9 trample. And that life gain is just going to put us right back where we needed to be. We are just about ready to shut this down. Journey to Nowhere is fun because I can just take that, so I can attack him and kill him if he doesn't play another flyer. Yeah, so I can just Journey to Nowhere the 3/5 and win this match, or win this game. And that is going to go pretty well for us. This deck operated way better than I thought it would. I don't know. I enjoy this deck. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know exactly how it's going to work in the grand scheme of things or in the long run. But, yes. Let's go ahead and get rid of that guy. And then I'm Marshall's Anthem, right? And I can kill him. 9, yeah, that's 13. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Martial's Anthem. I kick it 0 times because I don't have anything in the graveyard that it can get. And, I mean, yeah, I'll draw a card, but this is... yeah, that's enough to kill him. So, combat step. That was a little sloppy. That got a little janky and weird at the end, but we got there together. As a team, you guys. We got there as a team. Yeah, I like this deck. I just don't know. Like I said before, I'm a little worried about its ability to find win cons. That's just something that worries me a little bit. But like I was saying, this has none of the cards unlocked. So let's just take a look at it and kind of do one of those first impression videos that I used to do for you guys. So we'll jump in here to Deck Manager and just how I feel about it. So you got to have Rancor. Rancor's a staple. I'll run as many of those as they will give me. So that's in here. I don't care about life gain because that's garbage. This guy's in here because of the exalted triggers like we just saw. I mean, I have creatures. It's weird that I didn't see very many creatures there for the beginning because we got 22. But I got these two guys in there for right now for the drawing. This guy is Cantrip Wall, so I really freaking like him, actually. Cantrip Wall's the shit. Just because for right now, while I'm unlocking, because he's an 0-4 dude that's going to jump down in front of stuff, and he gets you another card in your hand, so I love him. You don't miss him at all. You're never sad to see him, to be real honest with you. Because at the very least, he's going to cycle out and get you some other card off the top of your deck. Grove's nice, like I said, because it's going to get me what else I need. Daybreak Coronet's in there for right now. You saw that it wasn't really relevant in that past match, but it did help me sew it up a little bit faster. Journey to Nowhere is removal, so I like that. This guy's going to grab me an enchantment that I might need. More card draw, more Eternal Witness action, so more graveyard retrieval is what I was going to say. We've got these guys. They're kind of cool. They get bigger. I mean, it's what the deck does, so I have those in there. These guys are more draw things, so that's pretty cool. Another tutor, which is nice. False Prophet's amazing because for some reason, people that you play against still don't understand First Strike. Like, they still don't get First Strike. So I was able to block a First Striker. Like, he was about to kill me. He attacked for like 13 damage. I was at like 6 life. I was able to just block the guy with First Strike with False Prophet, who was my only creature out, and everything was exiled, obviously, before the rest of the creatures were able to deal damage to me, so that was pretty hilarious. That was when I was playing against the computer just to see how the mana drew, so that was great. We've got Ivory Mask, which is going to be really nice. We've got the well, Ivory Mask, I'm actually not sure how good that card is, but it's in there for now. Martial's Anthem I really like. Face Fetters is in there. We've got this thing. I actually hate this thing, but it's an enchantment creature, so it's in there for unlocking. Oversoul at Dusk is fun. Celestial Ancient is pretty fun. Privileged Positions in there, you know, I don't know. Like, the deep end's kind of weird for me. The deep end's kind of iffy. I like other permanents I control have hexproof. I like that, but, you know, I'm not really in love with this guy. I mean, I think this might be your win con. I'm not sure, though. And that's what we've got so far. What did I get a new one of? Was it a new one of these guys, I think? Maybe. I think so, because I'm not really... Unless it was like it's a copy of something. We got a second print of something. I'm just not sure what exactly it is. I am going to get rid of one of these 5-drop dudes, though. So if that was it, we'll go ahead and take that out. Because I don't love seeing them. I mean, they're cool because they're enchantments, but other than that, they're not great. So that's that deck. I actually really like it. I think there's a lot of fun tricks that we might be able to pull off with it. I'm going to be going into Up to Mischief here in a minute, seeing how that plays. I don't know when that video is going to go up, but maybe today, hopefully today. So we'll see how that does online as well. But there you go. Overpower Indicators saying that this deck's meh. I mean, that guy kind of gave us the time we needed to set up the win. But maybe once this deck gets all unlocked, you can generate that time stall yourself and get in there. So there you go. Not a bad deck on the whole. I think it's competitive. At least, I mean, I just won online with it unlocked, so we'll see what happens next with that one. But anyway, for right now, I want to thank you guys for checking out this episode, so thanks a lot. I will see you all tomorrow.